Corporations are collapsing under the weight of their own debt. Moody's latest report is a warning that should not be ignored. Now listen up, guys. My followers, my true believers, are truly and uniquely the smartest and brightest people on planet Earth. Now, let me explain. Usually when I look at my channel and when I look at my analytics, most of the videos that perform are usually about politics, but sadly the videos that I'm more excited about usually and that I have more expertise in, economics, those videos underperform usually, but yet you guys, my followers, my true believers, are so smart and so bright that you will be able to handle today's information. I still decided to make today's video only about economics, and I truly believe that the people that follow this channel will be able to handle this amount of information, and so I decided to go with economics only. Anyways, today we will dive deeper than any economist on YouTube dares to dive. Today we will discuss what the latest Moody's report talks about. For those guys who are new to the channel, Moody's is actually a grading agency. I already made one video about Moody's. Moody's has downgraded the United States' debt, but it was the latest one to do so. All of the other grading agencies already downgraded United States' debt, and so this downgrading that the Moody's done a couple months ago was just symbolic. It was just symbolic gesture. And today they have, well, not today, but a couple days back, they have come up with a new report. And today we will explore what this report truly means. Now, inside of that report, Moody's talks about corporations, and more specifically, their expertise and their reports are almost always about debt. And so this particular report is about the debt that corporations are holding, and more specifically there is an increased number of corporations that have a hard time with their debt. They are collapsing under the pressure of their own debt. Now we have to explain that there is a new phenomena. Basically, there are these hedge funds that only buy private companies, that only buy companies that are not publicly traded. These hedge funds are called private equity, and private equity has been buying up different types of companies, and lately there has been a certain phenomena. Well, allow me to explain, okay? Basically, when the economy is doing well, what hedge funds do, that they, they buy companies that are very promising, that are what they call hockey stick, the ones that have a huge growth potential. But when economy is doing poorly, and ever since pandemic, they have to change strategy. So some of the private equities have been dabbling down into different crypto scams, or as they call them, crypto ventures and crypto projects, where they were able to dump different types of crypto projects on people, and they have sucked out the money on the back end. They have been able to reap the profits. So that's one venture that they have been all into. One of the other different ventures is also basically cannibalizing already existing businesses. So for example, like Red Lobster or other businesses. I think latest one was Hooters. But there are obviously other different types of businesses they have been cannibalizing. Basically, they will take huge amounts of debt in order to buy up that company, and then they will put all of that debt on the company. Usually these companies are already under stress, So these are companies that are already not doing well. They are already having their own issues. They are already having their own problems. They are already collapsing under debt. And what these private companies do, that they buy them on cheap and offload huge amounts of debt on them, and then eventually the companies will collapse under the pressure of the debt, and they will cannibalize them. Like with the Red Lobster, they will basically suck out everything that is valuable, all of the actives and passives, and obviously all of them. It translates all of the money. They will suck out of all of the money outside of that business, and they will allow that business to bankrupt basically. And that way they are able to put profits on their balance sheet. So basically they are able to showcase profit to their investors, and yet companies are failing. Smaller companies are failing inside of the United States. They are cannibalizing the smaller companies, and this means that only the giants, only the monopolies are staying in business, because they are able to survive this huge economic pressure that the lockdowns created. We started to call it silent depression ever since the lockdowns, ever since all of the companies were shut down. There was no more economic activity. This period is most likely going to be known as silent depression. And now we are entering what we all recognize is a traditional recession, and this will shake up the business environment, and there will have to be new strategies that people will stick up to. Guys, I have a huge announcement to make. One of our investigative journalist, Poppy Gloria Samoria, she has actually been able to secure interview with Bigfoot.
Thank you for coming out here into the wilderness, and thank you for having me on your podcast.
Real life-size Bigfoot. So make sure to check out the video on my channel. It's going to be up soon. Also make sure to check out my blog. It is unique, amazing, and everything you ever wanted, and even more. One little secret, one little rumor for my true believers. One little tiny rumor. It's actually, Birdie told me that there might be a new article coming up on the blog, so make sure to watch out for that one. Also, make sure to smash that like button, make sure to smash that subscribe button. It truly helps this channel grow. It's truly, I'm very grateful for everybody that subscribes, for every true believer that we have on this channel, because it truly helps me a lot. So please guys, make sure to do that. And with all of this being said, make sure to check out the video here, check out the video there, and everywhere. And guys, I will see you in the next one. Bye bye. Bye bye.